Hey, what's up guys, Adam Lobo here and you're watching Adam Lobo TV. If you're new to the channel, hello. Do consider subscribing to my channel as I release videos every single week. And if you're returning as a subscriber, welcome back, mate. As you guys know, I've been featuring lots of smart home automation type of videos. However, it's always great when a company has a total ecosystem of smart home products to work with each other very well. So here's my review of the Broadlink S1C Smart Home Alarm Kit. Now first and foremost, a huge thanks to Broadlink Malaysia for sending out this kit over to me. Now the unboxing process is pretty straightforward as it comes with a brown shipping type of box with the Broadlink and the S1 logo right on top. Now opening the front of the box reveals the instructions manual in Chinese, which is not usually the case. And then you immediately see all four of the devices right inside. Now first and foremost is the S1C alarm kit host, and underneath the door sensor there's a 3M mounting tape, some wall plugs and screws, and the mounting plate for the motion sensor. And then underneath the motion sensor there are two pairs of AA and AAA batteries that is included to put it into the sensors. And then there's a key fob remote. Now starting from the wireless host, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a brainchild of the whole system which works as a hub to connect all the other included devices. It hosts up to 60 motion and door sensors. It is made of VO fire resistant material and it uses a 2.4 GHz connection which has its own dedicated aerial at the side which uses a 433 MHz frequency, which means that this works very well with other devices within the same frequency, and then there's a reset button underneath. Now the device measures about 7.5 times 4.4 times 5.8 centimeters and it plugs directly to your wall socket. However, you will need a plug adapter depending on which country that you are from, and at the side you'll find a tiny little speaker that projects the sound for the alarm and a beep sound once the motion sensors are triggered. Now next is the door sensor, and this sensor has a transmission distance of 100 meters from the wireless host. It uses AAA batteries where you will need to slide at the back of the bigger piece of the sensor to fit in the batteries, and the build quality is bigger than any other door sensors that I've seen, and it measures at 7 times 5 times 3 centimeters. And the motion sensor is also pretty big as well, as it measures about 8 times 7 times 6 centimeters, and it uses a AA batteries which you will need to use a screwdriver to unscrew the battery compartment, and it has a motion range of 10 meters at a 25-degree angle, and you can use the mounting plate where you can easily slide at the back to mount it on your wall. And last but not least is the key fob remote, and this remote is specifically used as an alarm remote as it has 4 buttons, which is the full arm button which activates all the sensors, the disarm button to deactivate all of them, the part arm button which activates selected sensors, and the SOS button to activate the alarm. There's also a hitch ring to easily hook it to your keys if you want to. Now to add all these items together, you will need to download the eControl app from Broadlink, which is available for Android and iOS devices. To first add the host, go on top of the right corner of the app and then press add device, enter your Wi-Fi username and password, and then hit configure, and then the alarm host will appear on the list. And then adding all the sensors is super easy by clicking the plus button and then scan the QR code at the back of each one of the device, and you're done. Going further into the app, you can view basic history status for each one of the devices. If you want to use the alarm feature, hit the settings button and you will see 3 options, which is the full arm, part arm and disarm, similar to the key fob, and then you'll get a push message in case you activate the full arm when the sensors triggers an action. And to go to the automation features, go to the top right of the app, hit the gear icon and then go to interaction. Hit the plus button. That's where you have an IFTTT option to trigger certain actions. For example, if you open your door, the sensor can trigger your light switch or your smart plug, and it integrates very well with other Broadlink devices, especially through the RM Pro Hub as well. And this sensor has a battery life of 2.5 years. Now with all the sensors functions, it's quite obvious in terms of its usage, so I thought I would show you guys how I do a real-time test on how exactly that I integrate this whole system in my home, so let's check it out. Alright guys, for those of you who watched my previous videos, I'm sure you guys know that my bathroom looks a little familiar. Now as opposed to putting the door sensor right in front because the frame is a bit weird. So I decided to put the sensor right at the back instead. So the sensor is right here. I'm not going to close the door because then the whole entire automation will work. So the sensor is right on top instead of putting at the side because the side is also uneven. So what happens is that when I close the door, when I open the door, the light on or the switch, the eTouch switch, which I'll be showing you guys later, will be switched on, and when I close it, it will switch off. So I'm going to be closing it right now. So it closes, and once it opens, that's where the light's on. I've decided to put the motion sensor over right here. So just in case there's no motion, as you can see, they just detected motion. So if there's no motion for about 2 minutes or so, that's where the lights will turn off. Now the switch I've talked about is right over here. Now this is the Broadlink eTouch switch, which I've reviewed before on the channel. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link for the video in the description below. So that's how I automate my bathroom doors together with the Broadlink S1 kit, which is a great combination together with this for your whole entire home. Now in conclusion, the Broadlink S1C Smart Alarm Kit rivals the Xiaomi in terms of the overall functions and of course the price and ease of use, and the best part of it all is the fact that the entire app experience is way much better too. Now speaking of sensors, although the sensors are bigger in size and it's not exactly low profile, it kind of serves its purpose as being a very good sensor for the overall alarm kit. Now once again, a huge shout out to the guys from Broadlink Malaysia. Now if you guys are planning to get it, I'll be linking this at the description below. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up and subscribe to Adam Lobo TV if you haven't done so. Don't forget to hit the bell icon just next to it to get notified for my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is Adam Lobo, and I'll catch you guys as usual next week.